In an effort to further increase lawful revenue generation, the Liberia Revenue Authority, LRA, has launched the Real Estate Community Partnership Project. After nearly 1.5 years of preparation, the official launch ceremony of the Community Partnership Project has taken place in Monrovia. Speaking at the ceremony, the Commissioner General of the LRA, Elfrida Stewart Tamba, said,
"The Community Partnership for Domestic Resource Mobilization Project, which today starts in Montserrado County, is aimed at broadening the real property tax base through robust taxpayers' awareness and education outreaches, stakeholders' engagements, which include Jehovah's Witness type engagement and community-driven partnership. The ultimate goal is to increase the lawful revenue largely from voluntary compliance, and to help ensure that we all pay our fair share through grassroots community engagement nationwide. The LRA foot soldiers will be utilizing through the supervisor GIS cloud software through smartphones to collect and store the data for eventual download to LRA platform at our HQ. The oversight project team situated at HQ will download, analyze, and reconcile the data for implementation action. Please be assured that the LRA is committed to meeting the target for each district, to meeting the representation target, and we're working with your leadership to ensure that this deliverable is achieved. It is estimated that the implementation of this project and other real estate, real property projects, including various projects covering other tax types, will mitigate the current gap in revenue leakages, strengthen citizens and residents' awareness of their national responsibility. We want to emphasize national responsibility to pay the fair share of taxes to facilitate nation building, which our mama Liberia badly needs. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that we all join hands in this nation building effort through the mobilization of our domestic revenue as donor support drives. Clearly, the feedback from the donor community is that we must focus on domestic resource mobilization. This is also necessary in order to accelerate the decentralized growth and development of our beloved Mama Liberia, and to solidify the work of the government by ensuring that we all pay our fair share of real property and other required taxes.
For his part, Finance and Development Planning Minister Boyman Kamara underscored the need for tax payments.
As the Liberia Revenue Authority, in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, launches this all-important community partnership. Domestic resource mobilization is an essential component of the sustainable economic development of our country. It is a process that reinforces the postulation that governance is inherent in the people, and those people have an obligation to help formulate laws and policies that will improve the ultimate well-being of their very selves. It is a bottom-up approach that says, you have given us a mandate, but yet we come back to you to help us implement this mandate. And this partnership to you, our community and citizens here present, this is what we call responsible government. You are given the leadership now to drive this process that says every dollar that has to go toward the development of this country in building roads, in building hospitals, giving quality education to our brothers and sisters, access to affordable health care, basic utilities must be provided to the citizens of this country, rest with us as the people. So the government does not stay in isolation, for we make the government. Some of us in this very place, I hope not you, are not paying our due taxes when it has to do with real estate. And Madam CG, let me go on record. I have done some modification to my home. So I'm going to call for a reassessment before I pay this year's tax to make sure that the appropriate value, of what should come to government, we must begin to ensure that from the highest seat of government in the nation, we set the example. We must pay our lawful revenue. And you know why I'm not doing this? I don't know when and how I may be interested to facilitate some level of transaction with the banking system. If I get an undervalued property, I'll be like cheating myself in terms of what I'm capable of attracting. So let's be fair. Let's be honest. When you under-declare, you are under-declaring your potential to attracting significant sources of funding that may accelerate whatever you want to do. So let's be honest. Let's be truthful. Every dime that you are paying to government, it is our responsibility from this end of the policy divide, from this end of the implementation divide, to make sure that your money is properly used.
Earlier in their respective collaboration messages, the city mayors of Brewerville, Bento, and the chairman of the township commissioners said,
Central government must continue to craft and support these kinds of undertaking. We at local government level must work alone to push these agenda. Citizens must be willing to comply and pay their taxes.
In maximizing government revenue, you're trying to help government to undertake more development. So we want to urge you, the foot soldier, to diligently execute your duty that you have been taught to do.
If we can set the standard of promoting the value of responsible leadership and ethics in management, we will succeed.
Also making remarks at the official launch program of the Real Estate Community Partnership Project, Montserrado County District No. 4 Representative Henry Famula recommended that in order for the partnership to be a good one, portion of the revenue generated from the communities under this project should remain in the respective communities.
We believe that it is not sufficient for us to have political decentralization and not the fiscal decentralization. So as you collect your lawful revenue, it is also incumbent on all of us to ensure that a portion, a percentage of the revenue stays in the community, in the municipalities, in the commission, and in the boroughs. Why? Because we want to make sure that they too are empowered to carry out development programs. That is a policy area for us that is also enshrined in the Local Government Act. So for us, we are pleased to partner with you. And there was a point that you mentioned, the block mapping, which is key. Because take, for example, if you live in Bannersville, and then you say you're living around a dry rest market, what does that mean? You know, how do you get my taxes to me? How do you verify that? So block mapping will be key to that. If you live in Sokonik, and you say you live along the Big Bella Junction, you know, say what does that mean? So doing the block mapping will be very important so that we enumerate clearly those who are property owners. And for us, we have to be compliant. This is an area, from all indications, that have not been fully served. And we want to do everything possible to working with you in order to strengthen the law when the need be, so that all of us can work in raising the needed revenue. So let me pledge to you today, Madam Commissioner and our team, that those of us in Montserrado, Lady Caucus, will do our best to working with you to ensuring the success of this launch. God bless you and have excellent deliberations.
Speaking on behalf of Montserrado County, which is more like the Parlor County, the Development Superintendent, Sylvester Lamas, called for an effective and efficient team from the LRA for task collection.
The rural part of Montserrado, they are also present here. That clearly demonstrates our own commitment in making sure that the partnership can help and develop our county and the Republic of Liberia. Madam Commissioner, and let me also inform the SPR Representative Famole has left, but we will also inform him that we were part and parcel of this discussion, and we have also taken ownership of the process, that the issue of revenue sharing is part and parcel of this partnership. And let me also to inform you that as the Vice Chair of the Superintendent Council of Liberia, other counties, they are eager for this partnership. But we told them that because Montserrado is the first county, so everything will start from Montserrado and end up with other counties. But there is one recommendation I want to make to the LRA, that the issue of determining how much one's supposed to pay as it relates to their own real estate, that is one, for us, we are politicians, we are not technicians. That they may have a 50,000 home, you don't even know the cost, you don't even know the mathematical calculation in determining how much should be paid. So we are recommending to the LRA that you should have a team that will be very efficient and that will be very effective in ensuring that when our people for soil call upon them, they should make themselves available in determining how much a building is supposed to pay. And we also recommended that, being a former commissioner of West Point, and West Point is a squatter land, that land that people are squatting, terrain that people they are squatting should not be treated equally to people who have titles. I hope you take that into consideration. That we also recommended that for West Point, where people are squatting, it should be done on the basis of flat rate. Being a former commissioner of West Point, we have also, all of our activities is also in West Point, to the extent that the Fort Sawyer that were recruited, they have already started sensitizing the people as it relates to the importance of real estate tax. Madam CG, as the role we played during the Ebola outbreak, community taking ownership of the fight against Ebola, I think that gave birth to this partnership that we, the community, taking ownership of the real estate partnership. We can assure you our full cooperation, and we can assure you that Montserrado County, that other counties will learn from Montserrado. So we just want to extend our thanks and appreciation to the LRA family, that as we leave to go in our very township, the work have already begun. And our commissioners, with all of the engagement, they have already started the awareness, and the people, they are fully prepared in the implementation of the partnership. Thank you very much.